Dangote, Omo Dangote, you are becoming too much. Dangote, this is not the level of doings we were expecting. Dangote, this one is crazy. Nobody can believe you. You are not normal again. Dangote no be normal human being again. I can guarantee you, I promise you, Dangote is not a normal human being. If you see what Dangote don't do, if you see what Dangote is doing, you see what he's planning to do, you will join me and tell the world that Dangote is not a normal human being, because this one now is the most shocking thing this man is doing. I can guarantee you Dangote is not worth 28 billion. Dangote is not worth 30 billion. Now lie. Dangote they hide the money. Dangote is not worth 30 billion. You cannot tell me you are worth 30 billion. You are just from building refinery 20 billion. Refinery that has not run for 3 years. So when did you generate all the money that you used to build that refinery for you to have the audacity to try and do what you are planning to do, to start another project that is this shocking, this massive, this groundbreaking? You want to give us headache? Dangote won't give us headache. Dangote is not worth 30 billion. Now lie. There's no how you will convince me. You understand? Because somebody worth 30 billion cannot be doing this. Nobody can be worth 30 billion and you are doing this. At least if you build refinery finish, it's 20 billion. You go rest. Calm down. Make money from the refinery and then you launch another project. How can you be worth 30 billion and use 20 billion? And by the time he was using that 20 billion, it was not worth 30 billion. So I beg, with what Dangote wants to do now, I beg Nigerians, the world is not ready. We are not ready for Dangote. People are not ready. Hear me and hear me well. People are not ready for Dangote. See, when this man went and sat on the platform with white people, when this man sat on platform with Europeans and told them, Europe, I give you 5 years. That moment, many things, when I listened to that interview he had with the Europeans, he sat on the European media, European entrepreneurs, top European investors, and told them, within 5 years, Africa can become heaven. That's what Dangote open mouth tell white man, say, within 5 years, we can convert Africa to heaven. We don't need Europe to help us. We don't need anybody to help us. Within 5 years, we can convert Africa to heaven. That's what this man had the audacity to say. I reasoned the statement, say, now just because of this, your refinery, you are using to convert Africa to heaven, or because of the fertilizer plants, you are using, I don't understand. Little did I know that nobody knows the true nature of Dangote. Nobody knows the true capacity of Dangote. Nobody knows. Now lie. Nobody want, not how you will convince me. There's no way. You understand? You see the way I'm behaving, because it shocked me. By the time you will hear the news, by the time I'll explain to you what Dangote is doing, you safe, you go probably behave worse than what you see me. Your own shock will be bigger than this shock you are seeing on my face, because it's not normal. You understand? After the refinery, he has conquered Europe, conquered everybody. Now he has conquered Africa and conquered Europe from Africa. The same you want to end importation of fertilizer in Africa. You have said Africa will no longer import fertilizers into this continent, which means he wants to expand his fertilizer plant. The same you, Dangote, you have ended cement companies from coming to Africa. Lafarge cement factory in Nigeria is now a mirror image of itself. You know Lafarge cement factory? All these cement factories in Ghana, in Cameroon, other countries in Africa, they are now looking like they don't exist because of Dangote cement. But that is not enough. That is not enough. I told you people the other day that 10% of anything that you will buy or consume in Nigeria, Dangote handed there. But now, with what Dangote is doing now, that percentage will rise to 80%. Hear me and hear me well. With what Dangote is doing now, the percentage will rise to 80%. I believe by now, white people are grumbling. White people are shivering. They are looking for me. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do because this man is creating panic globally. He's creating what we call earthquake. Now, so I go to describe what Dangote they do. It's creating earthquake. Now, let me shock you. A project, what Dangote wants to do now, is above countries to do. Dangote wants to do something that countries are unable to do. One man, he won't do one. Even he wants to do bigger than Nigeria government itself. Dangote won't do what Nigeria government cannot do. You understand? Yes. Even Dangote won't do what Nigeria government. This one now, as government of Nigeria is approving this, it means that they are officially approving that Dangote go ahead and challenge us. Dangote will be bigger than the government of any African country alone. Dangote alone, with this single move. Omo, they move mad. I don't want to waste too much time. I know say by now some of you will say, Jim, go straight to the point. Go straight to the point. Oh yeah. Make I go to the point. See, Dangote has announced that he wants to build a seaport. You understand? Dangote wants to build his own personal Dangote seaport. Hear me and hear me well. He wants to build his own personal seaport. The entire world is alarmed. People all over the world are asking themselves question. Who is this man called Dangote? Who truly is Dangote? Is this man sure of who he is? Is he just a single man? Or this man is the entire country camouflaging and pretending to be one person? Because one person cannot have this audacity. One man won't build seaport inside Nigeria, his own personal seaport. Of all the 56 African countries we have, we cannot count 15 that have seaports. We cannot count 10 African countries that can boast of a standard seaport. Dangote on his own wants to be personal seaport. He did not come for chest. Say, I am building my own personal seaport. And guess what? He's not just building his own personal seaport. Dangote wants to build the biggest seaport in Nigeria. And if it's the biggest seaport in Nigeria, guess what? Guess what, Africa? Guess what, Ghanaians? Guess what? See, we have gone past the level of talking about Nigeria and other African countries. It will be embarrassing for us to talk about Nigeria and other African countries. Right now, we're supposed just to do Ghana and 20% of Dangote's wealth. We're supposed to use other countries comparing with percentage of what Dangote is doing. Not even his entire capacity. Because what Dangote is doing is rather shocking. It is unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable. Nobody go fit believe say one human being can have the audacity to do this. See, I will give you all the details about this seaport, where he's located, I don't even know what came to this man's head to think that you, Dangote, on your own, you will build a bigger seaport that is bigger than what Nigeria already has. It will be larger than any other seaport in Africa. Listen, you need to know how crazy this thing is. Let me explain to you. Nigeria has the busiest seaport in Africa. Hear me well. Nigeria already has the busiest seaport in Africa. That means majority of the goods that come into Africa come through Nigeria. Goods that go to Cameroon, goods that go to Ghana, goods that go to Senegal, Central African countries, Cote d'Ivoire, goods enter through Nigeria. So Nigeria has that capacity. The seaport in Nigeria is that busy, it's that big. But Dangote, one man, he said, I want to do better and bigger than that. The world is panicking. You understand? That's why I say it is absolutely insane. It is insane. Nobody could believe him. Now, I want to give you guys a few details about this man's, outrageous plans. You understand? Yes, so the location where he wants to build this thing is at Olokola. Olokola. Where is Olokola located? Nigerians, let me know on the comment section. If you are a Nigerian, let me know where Olokola is located. Because that Olokola, if you be smart person, you get sense. Nigerians in America, Nigerians in Europe, Nigerians in the diaspora. Hear me and hear me well. If you are intelligent, begin to look for where Olokola is located now to go and buy land. Begin to look for where Olokola is located now to go and buy property. Buy land in the Olokola Even if it's for nothing, just buy the land and build warehouse where they can stock products, where people can, or build hotel, just build something around there. Hear me and hear me well, my lovely people. Once you don't buy the land, now you can ask for my answer and send me small something. Make I take whole body. You understand? Because Olokola will soon have the largest deep sea port in the continent of Africa. Olokola will have the largest deep sea port in Africa, owned by one human being, Aliko. I almost put his excellency to his name because what he's doing merits his excellency. That is what's up. So Africa's richest person has applied, and the government is definitely approving this. There is no way Nigeria government will reject. He has applied to, to build the largest seaport near his fertilizer plant, and also oil refinery to make it easier to export goods. So basically, Dangote now, he realized that the Nigeria seaport will be small. It will not contain his magnitude of exports, because this man is exporting to every African country and to Asia. He's exporting to Latin America. So Nigeria seaport no go be do am. He needs his own personal seaport to start exporting. That's where you understand the magnitude of what Dangote is producing. You get it? So the government of Nigeria has seen it and they have to deal with it. So it's including a liquefied natural gas and support the rapid growth of his industrial empire. That's what this man is up to. Aliko Dangote plans to build the biggest deep sea port in Olokola, southwestern Nigeria. Took wings after he sent the paperwork for permission. That was June. And he said in an interview in Lagos, that's just recently. So the proposed Atlantic Seaport in Olokola, Ogun State lies about 100 kilometers, 62 miles by the road. It's not too far. From the bilinear fertilizer plant, the petrochemical refinery in Lagos, the Dangote currently exports urea fertilizer through an on-site jetty he built. So he had built something there like a small jetty where he can export his fertilizers and other things. But that's now small because of the capacity of his products that are being exported. So he's also that, and he also needs to receive heavy equipment for his refineries and all the things that he's doing. So once completed, the port will link the conglomerate's logistics and export operations and rival facilities in Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital, including the Chinese-funded Lekki Deep Sea Port that we were all shouting. The Lekki Deep Sea Port, we shouted. Now Dangote, you won. Don't dust them. Lekki Deep Sea Port was opened in 2023, and for us, it was a great milestone. Now, Dangote on his own will smash it and do something better. Wake up, guys. Nigeria is making a statement, and the world is not yet ready for that statement. It is what it is. Your boy Ajimax on this one again. Smash the like button, smash notification bell. I get another better update where they drop. It go hot. Make sure you don't miss that one. Come back as soon as you can. It is what it is. God bless you all. Cheese.